Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home for a Monday Barber Errand Day. Please don't forget www.theshavingcadre.com, and please click the barber pole with the cowboy hat. That'll get you liked and subscribed. And today's shave is brought to you by Nurse Dave's Shaving World micro shaving device and guitar pick with the slogan, "It's not the size of the pick, it's the magic in it." Stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back. Another straight shave today. This is day number 27, for those of you that are following along, of the Williams One Blade Challenge. For those that have not seen what we're doing, February is traditionally for our evil brother Spider to come up. That's KJ, the Vez 2, to do the Williams challenge. So you use Williams for an entire month or longer, and then you try to stretch a blade as far as you can. Now I'm using a Feather Pro Guard, and it's on day 27. So that's kind of what we're doing today. Did have some snow on the ground yesterday, as I mentioned in my video yesterday. I want to thank all the new subscribers and all the comments. We certainly appreciate it. And today, again, we'll be using that Feather Pro Guard in the Essence Titleist removable blade straight razor. Hopefully, after yesterday's video, some of you got a chance to look, those of you that are straight razor shavers got a chance to look or to search for the Chementz video. And then while you're at it, look through our archives. If you do want to learn how to straight shave, we have a 6-part learning tutorial. That takes you from the very beginning to advanced techniques as well. And just look for, on the video, you'll see what's called the SRS, because I have it kind of like a collegiate course. We've got SRS 100, 101, all the way through 106, I believe. And if done right, to go through all the videos, it'll take a little while. You can watch them early, obviously. There is a method to the madness of those, and to track your progress. But they're a lot of fun, and I'll take you through what you need to know. And those can be applied to a regular straight razor and a removable blade, straight or shavette, because the concepts are fairly close. Although, and this opinion is controversial, there are many out there that will say start shaving, learning how to shave with a straight razor with a shavette. Well, shavettes are usually using a much thinner blade, usually, again, a disposable blade, and depending on the shavette, they can be They require a little bit better technique and are not quite as forgiving, believe it or not, as a straight razor. Because when you're first learning to straight raise, you're worrying about lateral and vertical movements and bending of the wrist, which you should not do, and that can present problems. Many people will say start with a shavette, but I disagree. I think shavettes are really for advanced straight razor users. And again, that's just my opinion. But the argument is that when people start to learn how to straight razor shave, they start worrying about honing and stuff like that. And that's addressed in the actual tutorials. But if you're off by just a micro amount of measurement with a shavette, you can really hurt yourself badly, because those blades are machine sharpened, they're very thin, and they're not as forgiving. So again, that's a very controversial opinion, but I think that I've got the experience in straight razor shaving to make that opinion. But you do what you need to do. It's your shave. I just recommend starting with a real straight razor. And you can do that relatively inexpensively. If you get 2 razors, you don't have to worry about honing. Shave with one until you feel the blade's not good anymore, then send it off to be honed and use the other one. And you can do that for a long time before you actually need to learn how to hone. I know a great many straight razor shavers that have never honed their own blade. They send it out. I've got a couple of clients in the shop that use straight razors that they have never honed a blade in their life. They've got a couple of blades in reserve. They bring it to me and I hone them right in the shop. But I will say, to get the full experience of straight razor shaving, you do need to learn how to hone. That way you can shave with your edge. And there's some folks that never, ever shave with a real straight razor. They've gotten their technique down to where they can shave with just shavettes. And that's what they do because they like the convenience of being able to change the blade, not have to worry about honing. And then can just go. And if you are going to do that, and many of us have wasted a lot of time with various shavettes and so forth, I would recommend just 2 as far as quality is concerned. And actually, I recommend this one above even the Feather DX. Although I have the DX Camisori, the DX regular folder, and I also have the SSS. All good, but nothing shaves like this razor, in my opinion. Okay, we'll get everything cleaned up and we'll go over everything. First, as always, we always use the alum. Like I said, a little bit of degradation on the blade, but it's holding its own pretty well. We hope everybody's having a good Monday for those of you that have had to go back to work. And today for our witch hazel, we're going to be using Quinn's. I think it's cucumber and mint. We'll let that dry down a bit and we'll kind of go over again what we used. Again, the removable straight blade razor we used today was the Essence by Titleist, just a beautiful piece of engineering. And this has got a feather Pro Guard blade in it with shave number 27. For our brush today, we used a Paladin Clio. This has got a two-band badger knot in it, just a beautiful brush, as are all of Ken's brushes. They're just absolutely gorgeous. We're going to be doing a couple of aftershaves today. One of them is a kind of a gel. And also we used, of course, again and again, this lovely soap. No, it's actually a fantastic soap. Probably the slickest soap ever made. For the aftershave, and we'll kind of call this a balm, even though it's a gel. So for our first aftershave, since today is kind of a citrusy theme today, we're going to be using Omega Via Barbiera Oque number 5. This is a little bit harder to find now. You can get it at Murs. I think you can get it at Gifts and Care, but it acts somewhat like a balm. However, it emulsifies very quick into the skin, and it has silk proteins in it. So when you couple this with a regular alcohol-based shave, aftershave, and then with talc, your skin is just left absolutely silky smooth. So I do recommend getting this if you can find it. They do have a shave soap. They do have a brush. They do have a different flavors of this. Very light. It's not going to act as a fragrance for you if you're an aftershave user only. However, it does have a very nice bergamot, neroli type beginning, and it's in a gel, so you don't need a lot of it. In fact, I think this is my second bottle, and I think that this bottle is like 3.5, 4 years old. So very, very nice. For the aftershave, we're going to use one that a lot of people don't know about. This was gifted to me by KJ at our convention last year. And it's made by a company that barbers know about because we know this company very, very well because a lot of us use their products, but mostly hair products. And these are usually mostly hair pomades, what they call hair texturing powder, and then also aftershaves, or not aftershaves, but clays and stuff like that. But that is a company called Suavecito. They're out of California, and this is Ivory Bergamot. Again, a very, very nice citrusy, but it also has a creamy finish on it. Just a wonderful, wonderful aftershave to go with everything. And it, like I said, it enhances the Omega Aqua. So if you can find it, Suavecito, you can look on their website. I don't know if they're doing aftershaves anymore. I don't use their products that much in the shop, but except for their texturizing powder for the hair and their talcum powder. But good stuff. For our talc today, we are going to be using Yardley Elegance. And again, if you're using talc and you're using that Omega aftershave gel, I challenge you to have your face feel any smoother. In fact, if you have any porcelain artwork, go rub your hand against that and then rub it against your face after using these products, and you will absolutely love it. And for our EDT today, we're going to be going to see our friend Rod at Stirling, and this is Mediterranean Man. Pound for pound, I think this is one of the finest scents that he has ever made. It's just absolutely just amazing. In fact, so much so that I bought a couple of bottles and so forth. All right, folks, that's it for a Monday Shave. We certainly appreciate you joining us here at Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you again tomorrow.